Similar to noise and vibration, with building services or construction work, odors may also be present. There are many kinds of odors associated with this type of work. Painting, particularly with oil-based paint, can cause a strong odor. Chemicals and the mixing of chemicals together can also cause strong odors. To protect patients, all strong work-related odors should be passed through an air scrubber unit that is equipped with a carbon filter. Keep in mind, even mild odors like latex paint or certain types of floor finishes may cause issues with patients or healthcare workers.
We should also be aware of personal odors when working in a healthcare facility. Odors such as perfume, cologne, smoke, and personal hygiene body odors can disrupt patients, visitors, and staff. You must remember to refrain from wearing perfume or cologne and from wearing clothing that smells of smoke or BO while working in a healthcare facility.
Outside air intakes are important because they bring fresh air into the healthcare facility. As you are working in or near a healthcare facility, note where the outside air intakes are located. Consider this. You are repairing the roof of a healthcare facility with tar, and you are near an outside air intake. How should you proceed? Of course, ask before. The facility will devise a plan to temporarily close off the affected outside air intake until the tar smell from your work is gone.
In all building services and construction work within a healthcare facility, it's critical that you remember this rule about utilities. Always ask before you disengage a utility. It's our responsibility to follow this important rule of safety to protect patients. Consider these situations.
Situation 1. You are working on a project at a healthcare facility and the plumbing is over 40 years old. You shut off the valves, but they begin to leak. You know this can cause major damage to ceiling tiles and floors and become very costly. This scenario could have been avoided if the contractor had anticipated during the PICRA that a leak was possible and a plan had been in place in case this did occur. The plan could have included the use of an umbrella or some other type of emergency appliance, which come in different shapes and sizes and can be used to divert the water to another location from which it can be more conveniently drained.
Situation number 2. You're working with the medical gas systems in a healthcare facility, and you cut a medical gas line that potentially puts enriched oxygen into the construction area. If this oxygen enters the construction area and there's a spark, the oxygen, even though by itself is not flammable, can feed a fire. Medical gas in healthcare facilities is considered a pharmaceutical, and only authorized clinical staff can shut it off. Therefore, you should immediately contact the clinical staff so that they can provide alternative oxygen to patients. And then rather than shutting off the medical gas line on your own, you would need a licensed clinical staff member to do so. Under no circumstances should you ever shut off medical gas.
Maintaining a clean and orderly workspace is important in all healthcare facility building services or construction work. Clean and orderly workspaces increase the safety of patients, visitors, staff, and construction personnel. Part of maintaining a clean and orderly workspace is to develop and enforce storage and debris removal procedures. Make sure all hand tools, equipment, and building materials are not left unattended. Someone could walk off with these items, creating a potentially serious breach to the facility's security and safety.
You've arrived at a checkpoint. These checkpoints are designed to quickly review the information contained in the module that you just completed. The scores to these quick checkpoints do not impact your final score on this course.